Hello everyone, welcome to the series of Public Finance. This is Dr. Atman Shah. In this video, I am going to talk about the concept of market failure. You can find more videos on public finance, microeconomics, macroeconomics, international economics, and econometrics on my YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. So let's begin with the idea of market failure. Market failure arises when the free market fails to allocate resources efficiently. That means the scarce resources are wasted and we are not getting the efficient outcome. So, in that case, production or consumption does not maximize social welfare. Social welfare is not maximized with market allocation of resources, and therefore we have loss of economic efficiency. So when we say market fails to generate efficient outcome, it means that resources are not fully utilized. So when markets operate without appropriate government intervention, they may produce one, too much of some goods. The production of some commodities generate pollution, and without any government intervention, the production of such commodities or production of such goods or services is very high. Too little when we have some uh, socially beneficial goods like education, healthcare. If we left the production of such commodities to market, then market produces too little of this commodity. We have unequal distribution of resources. Resources are not equally distributed among production of various goods and services, and therefore we have wastage of scarce resources. So when we have market failure, we have these four kinds of problems. Now let's understand the reasons. So the first reason for market failure is externalities, either positive externalities or negative externalities. So what do we mean by externality? An economic activity that affects the third party. That is the idea of externality. So if some industry is generating pollution, the society is affected. Or if one person is having better knowledge or good education, then the entire society is positively affected. So we have positive or negative externalities. Now, why it causes market failure? Because the market price does not include social cost or benefit. If some industries are generating pollution, creating pollution in the city or in the area, then that cost is not included in market price. Or social benefits of having more education is not included in market price, and therefore market fails to generate efficient outcome. So what are the remedies? So first, government intervention in the form of tax when we have negative externalities. Government imposes more tax on the production or consumption of goods and services which generate negative externality. And on the other hand, if the production or consumption of goods and services generates positive externality, then government intervenes through subsidies. You take the example of alcohol and solar energy. If you want to install the solar plant or solar panel, then government gives subsidy and government imposes more and more tax on alcohol products or tobacco products. Third, laws or norms. Government makes certain laws or certain norms to discourage or encourage the production and consumption of goods and services. Second reason is public goods. Now we know that there are two characteristics of public goods: non-rivalry in consumption and non-excludability. That means my consumption does not reduce the availability of the commodity for other person, and you cannot exclude someone from using the commodity. So why it causes market failure? Now, because of this non-rivalry in consumption and non-excludability, we have the problem of free rider in the economy as far as public goods are concerned. People may enjoy the benefits without paying. For example, street lighting. If I do not pay, I can still enjoy the benefits of having good street lighting. So that means it is difficult for private players or private firms to provide such goods. There is a little or no incentive to produce such goods, and therefore market fails. So what are the remedies? Government finances it to provide such commodities. So government collects taxes to provide public goods. For example, street lighting, national defense, law and order. Third reason for market failure is imperfect competition. So what is imperfect competition? It is the market where firms have the power to influence prices, like monopoly and oligopoly. In these two cases, the firm has the power to influence the market price and therefore to influence the market supply. So in this case, why market fails? Because firms do not allocate resources efficiently. Firms artificially restrict the output to increase profits. So in this case, price is always greater than marginal cost. And this way, firms try to exploit consumers, and therefore consumer surplus is very less when we have monopoly or oligopoly kind of situation. So what are the remedies? One, we have competition laws. So for example, in India, we have Competition Commission of India. Anti-monopoly regulations. Government tries to impose anti-monopoly regulations so monopoly does not arise in the market. We have price regulation to deal with imperfect competition. Fourth reason is asymmetric information. So what do we mean by asymmetric information? It is a situation in which one party has more or better information than the other party. So in some cases, producers or sellers have more information than buyer. In some cases, buyers have more information than sellers. And this leads to inefficient market outcomes. See this example. Suppose we have used car market. So suppose I want to sell my car to someone else, then the information about the car is better with me. I have better information about my car than the buyer. Same way health insurance. So why it causes market failure? When buyers and sellers have unequal information, market decisions become inefficient. Since I do not have, as a buyer, if I do not have enough information about the commodity, I may end up buying a low quality good. And that is why market fails. So what are the remedies? We have mandatory product information and labeling. You need to have appropriate labeling or mandatory product information. We also have quality certification and standards, financial and insurance regulations. So this way, uh, uh, government tries to reduce the effect of asymmetric information on market efficiency. So in this video, we have discussed the meaning of market failure, reasons for market failure, that is externalities, public goods, imperfect competition, and asymmetric information. So if you find this video useful, kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.